whatever the case may be, that person isn't receptive to it because it's coming from you. They're more receptive to it from
And
a
that's a
stranger.
problem.
Thank you.
I'm supposed to be your best friend. Why are you not listening to me? I'm supposed to be the one you confide in the most because you shared your body with me.
That's my point.
So why is it that a person that you ain't share your body with, you're willing to open up and listen to what they gotta say to you?
Yep.
That's a problem.
Happened to trust loving me? What happened to listening to me because you care about my feelings? Why do you?
Exactly, because it's supposed to be feelings within this.
Thank you. What?
I'm not paying somebody to say something nice.
That's the counseling for every nook and cranny that goes on. Because at the end, we didn't start our relationship, our friendship on the right foundation, then there's a problem right in there. We half of us is in our 30s, going towards our 40s. We done been through all types of stuff with all types of people. We didn't learn not near a lesson from the past, not near a lesson. Come on.
Smiles.
Not near a lesson, though. We done went through 10 years with people, 10 years with people. Like, you didn't learn nothing? Like, come on. Try harder.
But it
I just
also
don't
don't help to
understand.
bring your past relationships into your present. I don't feel like that's
Yeah, okay, I get you there. I done heard that
that's
a
no
bunch of
good.
times. I get you there.
Lesson in everything. There's a lesson in everything. So,
For sure it is.
on something in the past relationship, then there's a problem within you. You. Because I guarantee you, I've learned from everything that I done been through. Everything was a lesson for me. Whether it was a good lesson, a bad lesson. And at the end of the day, there's no bad lesson because that bad lesson told me what not to do.
Period.
So I don't need a counselor to tell me everything I should do with my next partner. Now, yes, a counselor will come in handy, absolutely, especially when it pertains to marriage or lifelong commitment. Yeah, counselors do matter. However, if I have to go to a counselor just for you to communicate with me, no.
No, yeah, it's a problem.
That may not be your situation. That could be someone else's situation though. They're like for you, Smiles, you're able to communicate to your partner and your partner communicate with you. Perfect. That's great. You guys have that foundation to where
Mhm.
you're able to communicate with each other. There are other people in relationships who don't have that
Why they
and may need that little push from someone who is not biased, that can hear both sides and teach them how to communicate effectively.
so how do they get there? How do they get in the relationship if they they never communicate? How do you
Uh,
I'm not saying that they never communicated. I'm
that's
saying maybe
possible.
they did, maybe they did, maybe they don't know how to communicate when there's a problem at its surface. Maybe they don't know how to go about talking to their partner about something they don't like or whatever the case may be because they've been at good odds with their partner. So now that they're at bad odds, they're looking to themselves like, damn, I don't know how to talk to my partner about this because we've always had, good conversations. We always been able to talk to each other. But now that there's a problem and I want to address this problem, I don't know how.
right? Okay.
There are people like that, and there are situations like that. And nobody saying that that's you, Smiles, because obviously you got it A1, okay?
Right.
A1.
Yo. Right. Right.
Certain ways.
My issue is, like I said, I'm blunt, right? So say if I say to her, I'm like, babe, your feet stink today, make sure you just take some powder
Wait.
and put some powder in your shoes or whatever. And take these dry sheets. Since my coworker was telling me about some dry sheets, you put dry sheets in your shoes and your shoes won't stink. You know what I mean? That's how I say it,
All right.
right?
Well,
And you
so
don't see how y'all laughing about it, right? But then you want me to go pay a therapist and say, well, what she's trying to say is what Miss Dennis trying to say is that when it comes down to certain body functions, it sweats a little bit more, and I'm
uh,
not doing that. I'm not going to talk
okay,
That's
so
not
let me
what we're
ask you this.
saying, though.
Let me
That's what
ask
the
you this.
counselor is going to
Let
say. The therapist
No,
is going
but
to say.
before the counselor, before you even get to that part, do you think that you could change the way you address that situation?
Right. It's
I
all about
try.
approach.
Because
I
do you
mean,
care?
whatever.
Let me ask you this. Do you care about your partner's feelings or not?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
I mean,
Okay,
I
okay.
do
So with
care.
that
I do
being
care
said,
about the
I'm not,
feelings.
hold on. But with that being said, I'm not saying treat us like no baby, but you could be a little mindful how you say things.
Yes, it's all
Yeah,
about
yeah, yeah.
approach.
You're absolutely right. Be more
That's
I
all
can't
mindful.
I'm
say
saying,
your feet stink. Put some powder in your shoes.
girl.
Shut up.
I
Damn.
Shut
cannot.
up, yo.
In all honesty, I feel like when it comes to therapy, if you're in a marriage, yes, definitely you should have premarital counseling. If you're in a relationship looking, I don't think people get in relationships to not want the marriage to be an end result. However, if you're in a relationship, I feel like, therapy can be a last result if you've exhausted all your options and you've tried every and anything when it comes to how to communicate with your partner, this, that, and the third. Okay, then at this last resort, before I leave you, deuces, let's try therapy.
Yeah.
Maybe that can be that final step to help us. You know
Yep.
what I mean? But not saying you, as soon as you start talking to somebody, all right, let's go to counseling. What? I'm gonna be like, well, damn, we only in a talking stage. What you mean counseling? You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
no,
Yeah.
nobody's saying that, but therapy can definitely be beneficial in all aspects, no matter where you at in your relationship. Just not the talking stage, because you just in that talking stage, you're just getting to know a person.
So
You're
you
getting to learn
saying,
how you communicate with that person.
Key, like, say if like we've been talking for a good like 3 months, and
Hmm.
we have communication issues within these 3 months,
Go to
instead of
counseling.
just calling and breaking it up, just all right, let's look for a counselor because this,
No, not at all, because y'all still in the talking stage. And if in that talking stage you can't communicate
how
effectively to
long is the
me,
talking stage?
then I don't know.
A year.
Everybody's
A
talking
year.
stage is different. Everybody's talking stage is different.
Right.
And a year is OD because
I'm
shit,
joking.
at that point we together. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, in three
Right.
months, in 2 months, we like together for real. You know what I mean? So it's like ain't no, that ain't talking stage for me. That's why I say, how long is talking stage?
I mean, it depends on who
Yeah,
you
but
are. Some people like to talk for 6 months or something like that.
Oh no,
to each his own. To each his
see
own. But
that
again,
that's
in the
that's
talking
that's that
stage,
change.
in the talking stage, I don't feel like there should be therapy. And I say that because if you can't talk to me while we're in the talking stage, how our relationship gonna look? I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to move on. You know what I mean? Because that's too much. In the
Yeah, for
talking
sure.
stage, like, nah,
Hmm.
mm-mm,
Yeah,
that's too
man.
much.
I agree.
If you officiate y'all relationship and a year and a half done went by and then y'all having communication issues, then that's different. But if you literally just talking to somebody, getting to know them, knowing what they like, what they don't like, y'all need therapy, that's a huge red flag. That's a problem.
Right.
That
Mhm.
is a problem. Mm-mm. No bueno.
Right.
I
No
mean,
bueno.
so
So it seems like we talking about like many topics here tonight.
we went everywhere,
Yes,
didn't we?
I mean,
I know
it
because I
all
was
stems
gonna go
back to
back to
change.
what Key. I was
I
gonna go
mean, yeah.
back to what Key said about intimacy and
Mhm.
changing the intimacy, right?
Mhm.
So I was told in one of my relationships that my sex drive was too high,
Mm.
and it caused me to change myself to the point where I didn't really want it. I
Did
went
you want to
like
Ooh.
change for
months.
you?
I changed because of that person that I was with, saying
Mm.
that it was too high. So in order for me to make that person happy, I didn't ask for it.
Wow.
That's a
You get what
negative
I'm
change in
saying?
my eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Aw.
a very negative change, and I felt like it was very negative, and then like they didn't get it, so they said it was too high. That I just chilled out.
So did that
I
cause you to
found other
cheat? Did
things
that
to
cause you like to
do.
think about cheating?
No,
Oh, okay.
I did other things like I played video games and talked more to my friends, hung out with my family more,
Oh, okay.
and drank and stuff, and then came back in the house and went to sleep.
That's good.
You know,
But that was definitely a negative change. Firstly, because it wasn't a change that you wanted for yourself.
yeah,
So that was
because I
definitely,
just felt like, I mean, once a week is not bad.
nah.
I mean, once a week we just just body touching for a second. What's wrong with that?
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
You
Uh-oh. That laugh
you can hop in
means
the shower. You can hop in the shower with me at least. We ain't gotta do nothing. Just hop in the shower with me.
So was it intimacy was too much or sex was too much?
I mean, it was like almost everything got cut out
oh
for a
gosh,
little
no.
bit.
Oh, yeah, definitely
Well,
negative. Red flag, red flag.
But on the bright side, you got to see your family more.
yeah,
Yeah.
I did, but I
You
didn't, cheat or anything,
so
because
you
I
turned
don't
a
do that.
negative into a positive. That's good.
There you
I
go.
did.
See?
That's what I
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
But it also, whenever I wanted it and I couldn't get it from my significant other, oh, I had toys. That's what toys are for.
But see, that's not fair either because first it's like, okay, you're saying my sex drive is too high. I bring it down all the way down for you. And
Yup,
then
all the way down.
when I do want it, I still can't get it. Like, yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. She got to
Yeah.
bring her something back up too.
There got to be some type of
Yeah.
compromise in that. Like, if I'm bringing my sex drive all the way down for you and it's going months now, at least you can put forth
At,
something.
at least we could date night. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
Just
for
to
yeah,
let
sure,
me
for
know
sure.
that you still love me. I don't
right.
feel love because I'm not even getting that body interaction.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
complete
know.
negative.
Yeah,
Mm,
I'll take a drink to that.
mm.
Puff, puff.
Sip, sip.
Getting over here. Good night.
Sure.
Good night.
So to say,
No,
so
I
to,
said not tonight.
And
so
then, okay, go ahead.
to say on our topic tonight is changing the relationship good or bad. It's 50-50.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. 50-50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, because
50-50.
that sex drive was very bad.
Yeah. It's your
It
perspective
was
on the
very bad.
situation,
Mhm. Mhm.
you know? Your
Yeah,
perspective.
you just
There
gotta
could
make sure you're changing for all the right reasons.
Yeah.
yes,
And for the right
and
person.
firstly for you,
Yes.
for you.
Because
Yeah.
everything starts with us.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Smiles. On that topic about trans men change. Are they communicating with their partner first before they even decide to just up and do what they want to do?
See, I have ran into
Uh,
couples that did both. Like, I have ran into
Okay.
couples where that was, they knew that their partner was transitioning one day. And then I met other couples who, boom, the stud was like, all right, I'm done. I want to be this. Like, I'm done being a stud. I want to be this. And
well,
That's
then,
kind of not fair.
but and
I
That's
see that, and
very
have
not
see,
fair.
some
yeah,
experience
see,
with
that's what I'm
that.
saying. So I've met people on both sides, people that knew
Uh,
and people that
Mm,
didn't know.
well, I
mm,
kind of have some experience with that with my ex-wife. When I met her, she was wearing girl clothes, like tight shorts,
mhm.
short shorts and all of that, even in her pictures and stuff on social media. And then one day she was like, we was getting ready to take pictures and she had her jeans on and I thought they fit good. She looked nice. And she was like, "Oh, I don't feel comfortable." You don't feel comfortable. She took the jeans off and put some fucking sweatpants on. Next thing I know, she never put a tight pair of clothing on again.
Oh,
Oh
snap.
wow.
There was never no conversation whether, you know, there was no conversation saying, baby, I'm uncomfortable in my clothes. I think I'm going to change. It just kind of just happened.
Mm,
Hmm.
Oh wow.
mm.
But I also remember having a conversation with her in the beginning of our relationship, and I told her I never dated a stud. Like I never wanted to. Like to me it was
Oh, so
like
she was a femme first.
Yeah, she was a
right.
femme. Yep.
I never dated a stud before her. Well, I don't even she's not a stud. I still wouldn't even call her that till this day. But anyway, yeah, before her, no, I never had an experience because my thought process on it was, why do I want a manly looking chick? I like women. I like
Yeah,
women. I like titties. I like ass.
I'm not gonna
You know
catch
what I'm
up
saying?
there.